Fucking first, yep.
Well, folks, I just found these in the closet. My old Bauer speed skates. And there's the other pair right there. They actually disintegrated. The only thing that's left is the actual...
Does that house look like he's done anything in the past fucking week or so?
And he's supposed to be out in about 20 days, so...
brace on the bottom. But it looks like I'm going to get back into roller skating. So this is a set of speed skates. And so are the...
Did you hear what he said?
He's going to get back in roller skating. I mean, that's good shit. That's good shit.
Oh, God. Guys, stay over strep throat. Shit hurts.
You notice he wants to go where little kids are. He wants to go to the skating rink where a bunch of little kids are. Keep that in mind. Young girls and shit. I mean, 55-year-old man single going to a fucking wigwam to go skating. I mean,
like, for real, dude. Like, you're a fucking creep, bro.
What in the fuck?
Anything you want to add to that, Dad? Anything more?
You're just suspicious as fuck, man. I mean,
like, and Rich, why haven't you done lives here recently, buddy? I mean, you could record this. Why didn't you do a live showing it? Oh, guess how much a rental fee is for that fucking pod? A month. It's a monthly fee.
I don't know what.
It's like $250 a month.
Jesus Christ.
Hang on, you guys. Let me pull this up. I had it up on my phone earlier. Because Brian Cabal did a video on it, and then I went further in depth a little bit and Googled what it was. Let's see if I can pull it up. The cost of a 16-foot pod, which is the biggest they offer, which according to Rich is the biggest, typically between $300 and $800. That's for local moving. Between $250 a month, between $200 and $250 a month, plus a $300 to $800 moving fee to come move it. And that's local. If he was to magically get this girlfriend back and go to Virginia, and it'd be even more. But does anybody else find it odd that Rich hasn't done anything? Like I'm gonna dig up an old content right here just to review it.
Hello, everybody. It's Rich220 once again. 3 times in one day.
That's all it says in that one.
Okay, well, one last thing I wanted to tell you is while you're doing the polishing of your car after you're done wet sanding,
I'm 55 years
the
old.
main areas
and
are okay,
used to a pod.
you know, to go back and forth on, but when you come close to, you know, the edges.
Oh yeah, don't forget, you guys. You guys want to wax the car and buff a car in direct sunlight.
He's a fucking idiot.
Of the fender or the wheel well or near the bumper. Slow down the RPMs, because if you don't, you're going to wind up with burn marks all over the place.
Listen to this. This is glorious.
The only way to get rid of any burn marks or swirl marks is to wet sand some more. That's it.
He is so fucking full of... Listen, folks. If you burn through the paint, through the clear coat, or if you have base clear and you burn through the clear coat, there ain't no way to fix that. Besides, if you're right, sand the fuck out of it and re-clear it. You burn through the paint, all the way through the paint, then you're going to have to repaint it and re-clear it. And if it's a single stage, you're going to have to fucking repaint it if you burn through the paint.
Dad, what are areas when you're buffing
I mean,
car?
I haven't seen this man clean that buffing pad one time. Most people have a spur. And it looks like literally a cowboy spur, dude. And you clean it
like you showed me at PPG.
I mean, maybe he used a screwdriver. I've seen people use a screwdriver before. But.
Okay, but here's something I'm ask you. Where are the areas you told me when you buff? And I've never buffed a car a day in my life, but Dad, where is the areas you told me to stay away from? Like lips, not to hold it on too long.
Lips, edges, fucking seams, anything like that.
Why is that?
Because you're burnt through the paint.
Rich, you're a fucking idiot.
The only way you're going to get it out. Otherwise, you might as well just repaint the whole car over again.
You kind of do
so,
it.
Like I said,
I mean, he's right about that. You would slow it down.
Everything as far as this goes takes time.
Hold on.
You really do have to take your time. You know, I mean, I know a lot of people.
Yeah,
bro,
fucking
it's took you 4 fucking years and nothing's done.
And it looks like he painted it with a house roller and a paintbrush.
How many of y'all mechanics out there? Because there's a lot of you to watch. Take you 4 years to get a 4-door 57 Chevy running, that was already running when it came, to put pistons in an engine and to get it running. That's really all he's done.
How many of you put an oil tank gasket on and have to do it 7 times because it leaks every fucking time?
Instead of just buying the one-piece rubber seal the first time because you're a cheap
It's
bastard.
still gonna leak. Watch. If this car runs, it'll still leak oil.
Oh, we haven't even got a conclusion of that yet.
People want to get their vintage cars done, and they want to have them out there on the road, and you know, turn people's heads and all that other stuff. But you know what?
About that.
Sometimes
You're
it's
gonna
just
turn
not
the heads and be like,
feasible.
what the fuck is that?
You're better off taking your time with it, and then you know, when you do have time to enjoy it once it's done, which is the way a lot of people do.
Again, 4 years, you're still not enjoying it.
Cars, they don't rush through them.
It ran
Either that, or
you
you
didn't have no
people that
knocks in the
have
motor,
over
and all of a sudden it breaks 2
$100,000
pistons.
and they
Wonder
let
how
somebody
that.
else do it.
He admits that on live,
I
though.
don't have that kind of money, and I don't
He
think a lot
admits
of
he
people
worked.
do
I can't
too,
remember
so.
how he words it. In one of our reviews,
You
he
take your
words it
time
that
with
way.
it. Sometimes it takes a
Before the
couple of years.
57 Chevy had its
You know, in order to
issue,
get the car back together properly. You know, engine
The only way you're
wise,
gonna get that car back to properly
suspension
if you hire me to
wise,
do
the
it. Or
seats,
somebody like me.
the interior headliner, door panels, the dash. You know, finding all the part.
gobble, 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 gobble. Ow, that hurt. Got a question, Rich. How's the Corvette with the 5+2 or 4+2 going? 4+1, sorry.
You know, depending on your
Because
budget.
Rich is such a bitch, he deleted that post about the Corvette. He left the video up, but deleted his community post.
You can either buy a lot of parts or a little bit of parts. But ultimately, when you put it back
You can buy
together,
some freeze off and get that fucking more.
you want it to be decent, not rushed through. Because rushed through doesn't resolve anything. Just makes more work for you. That's it.
And you putting galvanized sheet metal over rust holes and leaving the
With
cancer
pop
there
rivets.
with pop rivets, that's the ultimate fix.
Overlapping metal. And you think you're good enough a Bondo to smooth that shit out, you're out of your mind.
Talking about, I'm gonna come back to it one day, but paint over it. I only put pop rivets in to hold my metal there, but I did the quarter panel, didn't weld it, painted over it, and slapped a fucking trim piece over it.
Listen, people only say that. I only put pop rivets in to hold it there when they plan on leaving the pop rivets there. Otherwise, you'd use screws.
Tech screws, yeah. Or Clecos.
All right, well,
Everybody can go get a
like I
box
said,
of tap rivets.
when you come to door cracks, or fender cracks, or wheel wells, or anything of that
Not so much
nature,
the crack.
make sure
Clean
you
your
slow down.
camera, bro.
Slow down the
Also,
RPM to
door cracks and
about
shit. If
16,
any rounded edge,
1800.
any
and
sharp
still
edge
hover.
is what it is. Any rounded
Because if
sharp
you
edge.
don't, you're going to wind up making swirl marks and burn marks.
So you're gonna listen. You're gonna have swirl marks when you
All right,
build a
well,
car anyway if you do it
that's-
right.
I got
You know what I mean? You're gonna have to wax that shit out. Now, I know a professional buffer could probably buff it and not have swirl marks, but anytime I've ever built a car, I've had to go back over it and wax it to get the swirl marks out of it.
What about Steve?
Steve's pretty good with a buffer. I mean, and Bill Wagner, man, he could buff a car and not have to go back over and wax it. A black car that was oxidized bad, and that's hard to do.
to go because I got other things I got to do. So that's going to be it for today. No more videos.
Alright, you guys. So, this was 2 fucking years ago. 2 fucking years. And the car is he's still not enjoying it. Listen, I get taking your time, okay? I perfectly get it. That Dart out there has took me a really long time, but I've had to build an engine for it. I've had to find the right K-frame. I've had to do tons of shit to that car. And it's just now, within the next 3 months, going to get the body painted so I can enjoy it next summer. I get taking time, but when you spend 4 years and it looks like you've done nothing at all, besides put a shiny paint job on something, then you fucking failed miserably.
I mean,
It's not like...
Get up close to it in the sun, dude. The paint looks thick. It looks like he rolled it on with a paint roller. It's so fucking thick.
Listen, it's not like... Okay, Lindart, I'll tell you guys what I've had to do. I've had to source a K-frame. A V8 K-frame car. It was a slant 6 car originally. We had to weld in floor pan patches.
One front floor pan patch.
One front floor pan patch.
The driver's side,
Yeah.
for some reason, it was rusted.
Yep. We've done that. I had to find V8 torsion bars. I just recently got a rear end for the car, the proper that'll hold up to, you know, any decent power I want to put out. What else have we done? Jesus, I've had to order carpet kit. I mean, there's been tons of time and money, and that car's just not getting repainted. Because I don't see a sense in just slapping that car together, like Rich is trying to do, with rattle can spray paint and calling it good. Under the hood, I could have rattle can black. But why do that? The car deserves to be nice. I like having nice cars. My Corvette isn't the cream of the crop as far as niceness goes, but it's a decent car. And I treat that car really good. Like when we go to Walmart, I'll park it at the end of the fucking parking lot. I like having nice cars. Having rusty cars is kind of cool, but having something nice you can be proud of. How are you going to be proud of this car, Rich? It looks like shit. You are like Barry. You would pull up to a car show bragging about this car.
You'd be the joke behind your back at the car show.
I mean, my question to you is, you're fucking 55 with bad health. And you've been doing this for
You don't have no bad health. He's a fat lazy
Well, using
fuck.
his words, you got bad health. 4 fucking years, and this car still ain't done. 4 years. You don't have a wife. You don't have kids. You have a house payment and lights. That's all you had, and you couldn't get this car done. You have to worry about heat and all that because you heat with wood. But no, when you're busy going to fucking shops buying fucking Keurigs and fucking PS5s that you're not even gonna fucking use. I doubt there's a PS5 in the box. There might be.
He's one of them
Hot Wheels.
He's one of the dudes that pick boxes out of trash, puts bricks in them, and sells this shit.
I mean, like, dude, if you'd stop blowing your money on bullshit, you wouldn't be losing your house, and you probably got a 57 running.
You make no sense. You said you're going to rent a storage unit for $500 a month. You're going to have a rent or a house payment, and if it's rent, you're going to be paying $500, $600, $700, $800 a month plus utilities. How are you any better off selling your house and moving? You still got $1,500 a month going out.
And then,
Flights.
I've touched on this a little bit. You go, I don't date women under 45, but yet the girls that you're following on Facebook are like, look like they're kids from like 18 to
maybe younger, but they're
18 to 25, 26. They look young.
Told you, man. He's suspicious.
You're a fucking creep.
That's why he only talks about the legality of pedophilia.
Yeah, you want to talk about legality of pedophilia.
You don't.
You wanted to hear my.
Until recently, he's never once said it's wrong. You know, they should be shot.
You didn't say. I want to hear your girlfriend talk on camera. You have a girl. You said I want to hear your 6-year-old little boy talk on camera. Like you thought I was going to parade him out here and say, "Here you go, talk, say hi to Rich." You're a joke, dude. And what's sad is your buddy proved how much of a joke you are in that video. You're going to do a story for 3 fucking months, but it was so hard to do, but your buddy did it in fucking not even 10 minutes. You've held hour-long live streams talking about doing it. That's how much of a joke you are, because you're a lazy, fat, pathetic fuck that has fucked up his life and fucked up his YouTube career. And, dude, your life is, you and Barry, dude, I wouldn't wish your guys' life on my fucking worst enemy, dude. You guys are fucking pathetic.